Years before Rav Avram Yitzchak HaKohen Kook became the famed chief rabbi of the land of Israel and the great spiritual giant living in Yerushalayim, he arrived in Israel, in the land of Israel, in 1904 to become the rabbi of a port city known as Yafo. As the chief rabbi of Yafo, Rav Kook interacted with many individuals, and in particular, he developed a relationship with a coterie of authors, of artists, of new intellectuals who were settling the land of Israel, one of whom was a young man at that time, not necessarily close to religion or Judaism, named Shai Agnon. Rav Kook corresponded with Agnon and encouraged Agnon to send him his writings and his stories. Why did Rav Kook appreciate these people who were, on the outside, far from the Jewish tradition? Rav Kook understood that in his view, they were expressions of Am Yisrael, of the national identity. And that it's true, of course, we need everybody to be living up to the ideal, to the spiritual standard that HaKadosh Baruch Hu sets for us in the Torah HaKadosha. But there's also a value in the Am, in the nation, in the national and collective character itself. And perhaps that's why he writes in Torat Am Yisrael that each one of us has somehow this inner thirst, hatzimaon. We have a thirst, lehibala kulo beruach Yisrael. And that thirst, tzarech hu lehizgaber, it needs to become more and more powerful and palpable and perceptible. There is this inner drive. And Rav Kook saw that these secular poets and writers and nationalist leaders, even if on the outside they weren't yet al pi derech haTorah HaKadosha, but on the inside there was something that was driving them for this nationalist movement that was a tzimaon for the Am. And that tzimaon comes from a place of Kedusha. Rav Kook saw that in every Jew, and we need to figure out where we have that within ourselves. What is our tzimaon hapnimi? When do we feel that? Maybe it's for those of us who have been to Israel, where we land in Ben Gurion and we see all kinds of other Jews at Kibbutz Golios. Maybe it's when we're standing in Machane Yehuda and see the vibrancy of the life in the state of Israel today. Whenever that is, we should realize, according to Rav Kook, that it is a tzimaon hapnimi, that is an inner yearning, a desire for each one of us to be part of Klal Yisrael and to realize that that national desire has merit also.